All right. Hello, 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 and happy holidays to everybody. I've had a bit of time off, which was very much needed, I think, and had a great time with my family and great time with some great friends. And that's what it's all about this holiday season. It's about spending time with the ones you love most. And sadly, some people I don't get to see except once a year at this time of year. So I'm happy that I got to spend that time with them and that we were all able to get together. So I hope everybody out there has done the same, spent some time with some people that they love the most. And now that it is past Christmas, I still have a few visitors here, but I'm taking advantage of the time right now to go ahead and do a makeup look. Sorry, I'm a little late. I did say it was going to start at 10, but I slipped in a little bit. So I'm not sorry. I'm going to be doing a scary Frosty look, Frosty the Snowman, because you know what? I know Christmas is over now, but it's still winter, and I have yet to make a snowman. We have not had enough snow here in Columbus, Ohio, to make a snowman yet, and I'm not gonna lie, I really want to make a snowman like this just to creep out everybody, because I think it would be awesome. Thank you, November. I hope you too. I hope you had a good Christmas too. Sorry, I did say I woke up late, so my mind is not quite functioning at full speed yet. But anyways, I was looking at images, and quite a few people have done scary Frosty looks, and they all look wonderful. They all look magnificent. But one image that I found that really stood out that I thought would be super fun to try is this one snowman, and I gotta click on his image here real quick. Yes, by Zombie Pumpkins. Okay, so I want to give them the credit. So they have this really creepy Slimer-esque looking snowman that I think it's so cool. It's kind of got like these crystal teeth, and it's just it's a creepy snowman done right. I really like it. So it incorporates a very like a big mouth look to it, and a crooked nose and some evil eyes, and I'm sitting here looking at it as I try to explain it. Anyways, Zombie Pumpkins, they do some great work anyways, so go and check them out. Thank you, Wendy. Hope you had a wonderful Merry Christmas to you as well. In the meantime, I did start on a nose because as big as my nose is in real life, I really want to make it even more distorted. So I totally legit did not paint this yet because I wanted you to see. I just really made out of painter's tape this nose thing, and at the end that'll go on, because what'll happen is if I glue it to my face right now, I'll get really ticked off trying to paint my face and then having this in the way. So that'll come on last. Yeah. Oh shoot. It keeps falling. I'll glue it to my face with some Prozade, but I just wanted to show you that will be being attached to my head, to my face. Yeah. And then who knows, if it's good enough, maybe I'll go to the grocery store in it. Who knows, right? But oh, and I also have this hat. Hold on. I've used this hat for many looks. I freaking love it. I got it at Costume Holiday House, by the way. You guys, does that surprise anybody? But I got this, and I thought that is like the perfect look for topping off my snowman. So yeah. Oh look, see, I'm done. There you go. There's my tutorial for today. That's it. Yeah, not okay. I need to quit screwing around. I'm delaying the inevitable. I'm so lazy, you guys. It was so hard not to just like be like, psych, I'm not doing a video. I'm gonna watch Netflix. All right. Yes. Oh, Katie. Yes. Okay. Well, Wendy, I tell you what, yes. Keep watching or tune in later. Aisha, I love and miss you too. Congratulations on your new store opening. So that's fantastic. And Katie, I will just for you. I will. Okay, well, let's get started. I'm going to probably map out where my big old mouth is going to go. My bigger mouth, I should say, because I already have a big mouth. My family will attest to that. They will proudly say, yeah, my mom has the loudest mouth of all. And I'm just using my water-based paints today, guys. Just like every single time, water-based stuff. It's the easiest to go on and the easiest for me to come off because, yeah, I can't stay frozen, creepy zombie, spider, or snowman. I almost said Spider-Man forever. And I'm old, so I lack elbow grease and taking some makeup off. I need the easy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna make my top lip the top lip of the mouth. And then for imaging, for like hiding the bottom lip so it doesn't stand out like I have a regular mouth, I'm gonna use the bottom lip. I'm gonna incorporate my bottom, or the top teeth into my bottom lip. Let's see here. The sides of the mouth, he's at an angle. It's really weird. Come down here, but he's got like a big old Slimer grin. And here, let me turn my phone for you. Sorry for the shakiness, guys, but literally, like, if you haven't already looked it up, that's it. Is that dude right there. Ignore the beer in the background. I haven't finished that yet. So, he's got a bit of a Slimer-esque look to it, but I really want to make this bottom lip stick out, like very pouty stick out. Very bowl-like. Because as you briefly saw if you were watching, and I turned the phone around for you, very bowl-like. He's got a bowl full of these crystally teeth. Wendy, I am waiting to be done with my painting before I drink up because it'll go from being face painting to just face scribbling. Oh my God, my cats are mad. They're all like scratching at the door. If you hear them, they probably would tell you in a heartbeat that I'm mean to them, but they'd be in here destroying everything, absolutely. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead and that's where the white's gonna go. Everywhere else. Oh, also he's got sticks for shoulders or sticks for arms, and I absolutely do not have sticks for arms. In fact, I have like trunks for arms. I gotta turn my trunks into sticks. Oh my God. Okay. So maybe, what if I had like this really cool shoulder here? So like, what if bear with me, kids, bear with me. So he's like, say this comes down here. And that'll fold under, like I'm thinking. So, and then, so I'm not gonna do my whole arm. That's dumb. Just what we can see, what will be seen on the picture. Right, so that'll be all right. Okay. And then we'll say, I don't know if you can see. And then that'll like fold under almost again. And then let's see here. That's where people can see. That where people can see. Yeah. Okay. And that's as far as I'll take it down because nobody really cares after that. And then the rest will be like, this will be white, and then the rest of the arm will be black. Yeah. That's the theory, at least. Okay. Here we go. I trick my kabuki. Hey, I didn't say I was not the shit, Catherine. I know I'm hot. I just tell it like it is. I got trunks for arms, not sticks. I'm just realistic, so when I paint myself, that's like doing that dang, what did I make that was supposed to be emaciated? Oh, the Wendigo. How do you make a fat girl emaciated? You don't. I don't even know why I picked that. But anyways. Time to fill it in. Haya? Oh my God, Haya, I have not seen you in many years, girl. And then I'm going to leave my honker of a nose out because that's where that fake nose thing I made is going to go. Now I could do some heavier shading with black when it's time to do the shading. However, I don't want it to be too harsh with the white. So I think today, instead of using the black to do a lot of shading, I'm actually going to use blues instead. Hello, Jessica. Yes. My niece Katie is commenting a lot. She is we've got something planned. If you're into Comic Cons and anime and all that stuff, there's one of our bigger anime cons here in Columbus is happening in just a few weeks, and that is OhioCon. And then we've actually got a special look planned for that we are going to do on that Saturday. So that morning, we'll be doing a live Facebook video, and we are going to do a poison ivy look for her. We're going to use a little bit of latex. I thought maybe a little gold leafing would be nice. Nice little touches. And obviously bling. Duh. I don't know if she's watching, but I'm waiting for my neighbor to hop on and say hi. So, it was funny. One of the other videos, I don't know if you guys have watched all of them, but there was one video where I'm painting myself, and our windows to our houses, in between our houses, are probably 10 feet apart. So I'm sitting here in the dining room like I am now, and I have this, and I have my back against the front window, but the side window where we can see each other's houses is right here. And she was like, I was looking out the window going, what in the hell are you doing? And then she realized it was a video. So she got on Facebook so she could start commenting. So she sent me messages because we gave each other some Christmas present stuff. And she's like, I can't wait to see your video tomorrow. I'm like, I know, you could just look out your window and watch, and you don't even have to get on Facebook to see it. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh yes, Wendy. Katie answered. It's January 10th to 12th. And it is like one of the bigger ones in Columbus. It's definitely a must. Go see, go to. All right. I'm going to take, I got to find out where I'm going, kids. I'm going to take this. I'm going to go light blue. Maybe a little bit of dark blue mixed in. Halfway blue. Not light, not dark. Halfway. That's the color blue I'm using. Yes, Wendy, it is at the convention center. All right. So Mr. Snowman, he's got them scary eyebrows that I always talk about. And then that 45-degree angle coming up, boop, like that. Boop. Except that one's not as pretty. And that comes up a little higher. We'll have to boop that a little higher. There we go. That's booped higher. Sure. Okay. Why not? Now he's got some ridiculously angry, because it's not just straight. He's got a lot of texture in this particular character. So I'm just going to add where I normally would put some of my line work. I'm just going to add like little bumps and lumps Nice. I'm gonna bring that line up so it'll incorporate the nose into the look. Hi, Maya. How are you doing, love bug? I'm gonna make a shadow right there. As an artist, you should always keep working at your game. Doesn't matter what kind of art you do. If you're a musician, if you're a painter, you should always keep working at your game. Oh, thank you, love. Happy holidays to you too. Yeah, I slept in, which is why I got started on this video late, because I'm a lazy bum. Oh, look, I get to hide the bags under my eyes. I also get to hide my flap. As I aggressively shake my flap. I think that's why I love makeup so much. Because I get to hide that stuff. Pretend I don't have it. I'm not pretty yet, Mom. Now I'm going with some dark blue. I'm getting bold now, guys. I'm getting fearless. Watch out. It's a game changer. I went to dark blue. Dang, my eyebrows. You know, eyebrows, where the hell were you when I was drawing your asses in yesterday? Like, seriously. Now you show up? Wondering if I should have made those little snow drifty things smaller. Because they're my character lines, right? You know, character lines. It was funny, I did a skull once on a kid. And nobody's ever, like, really questioned my skulls. Like, everybody's... And I'm not offended by it. I was just maybe taken aback by it a bit. So, it was funny. Like, I did the kid, right? And he loved it. He absolutely loved it. So cool. But for the skull, there's a character line that I draw that necessarily, I mean, character lines on skulls, really. There's just cracks and squiggles, right? So anyways, so I'm doing the character line, and at this part up here, you know, I black out the eye here, and then I bring that up and maybe do just a little bit of an eyebrow. Kid was happy. He went off. Mom brought him back like 5 minutes later. She goes, "You messed up and you need to fix it." And I go, "What?" It's just like, "You messed up, fix him real quick." And then that's all she did. Then she left him there and she turned around, and I looked at him and I'm like, "What's messed up? I don't see what's messed up." So we go and find her, and I'm like, "Can you point to me what you think is messed up?" And she goes, this line right here. I said, "His eyebrow?" She goes, "Oh, I get it now." I was like, "I could take away the eyebrow if you want me to take away the eyebrow." But it was funny. It was odd, and she like didn't get why that there was a line there. And I didn't get what she meant by like, "You messed up, you need to fix this." I don't know. Some people's kids, really. I also had this kid recently. I had to defend the fact that he was done getting face paint. Let me explain. His parents, as many parents do, get their kids face painted. The kids could either want face painting or they don't. The kids who really don't care whether or not they get face painting, it's usually their parents who are making them get face painting because they know their kids will love it once they have it. No, not all the time. Or the parent wants it because it's free and they want to take advantage of anything that's free, whether or not the kid wants it or not. And there are a lot of kids out there who have sensory issues. And it's not just autistic kids. A lot of kids have sensory issues. And that's okay if they have sensory issues. I started a half skull on one kid. And the whole time I'm doing, just putting the white with a kabuki down, he is going, and then he starts making this face like I'm hurting him. And immediately, that's a huge sign, right? Sensory issues. So I stop and I say, "You okay, buddy?" He's like, "Yeah." And I go, "Well, what's wrong? Is it just that it tickles too much?" Or he's like, "It feels weird and I don't like it." And I go, "Okay." And I said, "Well, here's what we can do. We can stop and wipe it off. Or I've already got the white down. We can add some black and then you're all done. But it's up to you how far you want to go." And he goes, "Go ahead and add the black." And I said, "Okay." So then I do my line work, and I didn't do any filling in. I just did my line work, and it looked like a skull without having to black out the eye or black out the cheek or whatever. It still looked like a skull. It just wasn't complete. And he was done. He was done. He had no more interest in getting any more done. And I asked him, "Darling, he says, "Are you done?" He was like making this painful face, and he was like, "Are you done yet?" Like he was really trying hard. And I was like, "No, I'm not done just yet. I've got all the lines down, but I have to black out your eye and your cheek. We can stop though. You still look like a skull. We can stop if that's what you want. Or if we have 20 more seconds in you, we can finish the whole look." He says, "No, let's stop." And I said, "Okay, well, here's the mirror." Then his mother and his father proceeded to berate this kid because he did not get his skull finished. And I had to turn around and I'm like, "No, it's okay. He's a skull and he has every right to tell me when he is done." So there's no way I was going to start forcing this kid to get something that he obviously found very unpleasant, forcing him to finish it just because mom and dad want to. Haven't you guys ever heard the saying, "No means no"? That applies to face painting, you guys. If your kid says stop, then stop. He's not enjoying himself or herself. And don't force that on them, because the next time face painting comes around, they're not going to be excited. They're going to be that kid who all their friends are going to get face painting and they're going to be like, "Yeah, you have at it," because they had a terrible negative experience and they were forced to do something just because mom and dad wanted it to happen. And that's not fair. And that's my 2 cents for today, guys. All right, so that's the inner lip, that's the top. I'm digging it. That's my cat out there making noises. Okay, so now let's get this Slimer lip going here. just envisioning here like iceberg cracks or glacial cracks. Yeah, because my Englishing today is awesome. Or like my current dry lip cracks that I have right now. Oh my God. The winter is so hard on me. I want to do a bit of a bump on that, a little bit of a loop to give it a little bit more 3D effect as it climbs up. I might hit that with the black. I don't know what I'm doing there. Whatever. It is whatever. Sure. Oosh. I'm trying to see how am I gonna interpret this? Okay. Let's see here. I know I need a dark blue line here, right? And then maybe something like that, almost like a shirt. Oh, crap. I hate this angle. There we go. And what did I do? I kind of went up here like that. Yeah, I'm digging that. Are you guys digging it? Can you dig? Can you dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. You catching what I'm throwing down, peeps? Cool. Something that I hate to do, you guys know me, but I'll do touch-ups in the end. I'm going to paint my eyes black. That way, I'll have that kind of look to them. That's the goal, at least. And though I hate it, you can at least see where I'm going with that part, right? Cool. Let's do this teeth stuff. These little teethers. His pearly knot whites. His pearly knot whites. So I'm going to a, hello Cherry, how are you? Sorry, Coke break. So he's got these, I don't know, crystal-y kind of teeth in this, and everybody's just tuning in. We're doing, I'm basing this look off of an image I found from Zombie Pumpkins. They have a great scary Frosty that's very Slimer-esque, and I was like, oh, I bet that would be a fun makeup to do. So the concept is based off of that. And so yeah, so now I'm looking at teeth. He's got a gnarly mouthful of these ice crystal teeth. And so I pulled up pictures of quartz crystals, and that's what I'm looking at now. So I'm going to turn to that being my my inspiration photo. I think what I'll do is I will use my light blue in the beginning because it is still icy, but that'll allow me to go back to the white and really give those crystals a nice highlight. So where's Frosty face? There he is. Okay. All right. Well, it's only one way to see if I can do this, and that's just to do it. I feel like the first one I'll probably just do like, hello Cinder. But I don't want it to look like an upside down house penis. Like, I should probably. I'm having a hard time with that blue seeing exactly where I'm going. So I'm just going to take a little bit of white. Where's my... Oi! Dude, I gotta think back to like my elementary school days when we were all drawing those, like, y'all remember those stupid S's that we used to draw and those stupid houses? That and the fact that it's on my chin, which a little difficult. I might have made that too big. That might be part of the problem. Hopefully they'll look. Thank you. Thank you so much. My Christmas was fantastic. I hope yours was awesome as well. We had a lot of people over, which is always awesome. I wouldn't really, honestly, goodness, would not really have changed a thing. I love it. We're gonna make this one a little more off kilter. That's a little better. Cool. Are they looking crystally yet? No, not totally not. Oh, what was the name of the movie? What movie? I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. This, I don't know if this snowman thing came from a movie. I was just flipping through like a knucklehead and found some really cool images from Zombie Pumpkin. Yeah, they're definitely a lot easier to draw right side up versus upside down. The movie I mentioned. Oh my god, I have such a terrible memory. I can't even remember what I said in this video earlier. That's so bad. All right, I'm going to go in with a thicker line now. Now that I've got all my guesswork down. Go in some light blue here. This is not perfect. It'll get cleaned up. I'm just filling spaces in here now. Justin, my Christmas was absolutely just fantastic. I got to see all my babies, which was fantastic. You know, my older kids are off doing the adult life, and just having them home for the holidays was just ridiculously awesome. Having them home anytime is ridiculously awesome, because I miss them like I need my kids like I need air. They are everything to me, and I freaking love them to death, and I'm so flipping proud of them. So it's just, when they're here, I try to do everything with them and around them, because They're my babies, you know. How about you, Justin? How are you doing? How was your Christmas? Hi, Lacey. Everything's going good. Thank God. I will tell you, I do feel, because I talked about how much I love and miss my kids. I feel, I want to say 40% guilty right now because I heard my oldest up and I feel like I'm not spending time with her right now. And that's like killing me a little bit. But I also know that if I don't do this winter look that I really, really wanted to do, the time was just going to go by and I wouldn't do it and I wouldn't get it done. So, oh, Nicole, you did not miss anything. We are still creating. We are doing a evil Frosty the Snowman. And I did not come up with this idea. I came across, because I was looking at images online for reference photos, and also another thing I like to do is to see how many people actually have already done this look. I mean, there sometimes things have just done too much. Say, for example, when I did the Nightmare Before Christmas looks, I went ahead and did Sally because I have a couple of good friends who really wanted me to do Sally. And so I caved into peer pressure and did it. However, there was no way in hell I was going to do a Jack. And it's not because I don't love Jack. I do love Jack. He is a great character. He is the star. However, everybody and their uncle has done Jack. That sounds really very bad now that I've said it out loud. But you get the picture, you get the idea. So there are a couple of evil snowmans out there, right? And I came across this image and it's from Zombie Pumpkins, and I'm giving them absolutely full props to this image that I'm using, and I'm basing that image or my look off of that image. So it's a fabulous design. It's freaking amazing. So when you leave here, you go do something. If you're at work scrolling through, make sure you look it up. Zombie Pumpkin and Frosty. And they have this just magnificent work of scary art that I love. And from what I could tell, nobody's done a Frosty look like this. So that's why I went for it. But I do want to give them mad props because whoever came up with that design was beautiful, and I want inside their brains so bad. All the crystals, it's making me think of Superman, you guys. Like Superman on my chest here, on my mouth. Wait, that didn't sound appropriate either. This video is full of inappropriateness. You guys, y'all should like, I need to put PG-13 sometimes on some of my stuff. So up and coming things, I will be painting for the Arnold. Yay! So anybody that is in town, oh my gosh, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I suck. I think it's in March. Now, there are a few things to the Arnold. One is the adult side, and then there's the Kids Expo. And I'm painting for the Kids Expo. So I haven't decided whether that Saturday or Sunday is going to be my collab thing. I'll be painting both days there. So if you guys are interested, stop by and say hi at the Arnold. That's going to be fun. I'm the only body painter in the Kids Expo area. And I do a very kid-friendly body paints. Which is quite fun. Oh, you used to work for the Arnold? Nice. It's a different take on body painting. And when I say different take, not necessarily different take, but usually body painting, you go kind of scary, intense. You're working with a entirely or like 95% nude model. And I don't have that ability when I'm doing kid-friendly body painting. So the first challenge that I have in all of this is, first of all, coming up with a kid-friendly design. Second of all is, what am I gonna do to cover up certain areas, obviously costume pieces, right? So that they're not all like hanging out and we get a bunch of like moms and dads who are oogling the naked chicks. But it's also appropriate for the kids to come up, and if they want to get pictures taken with them, they can. And so those are some challenges in itself. And if y'all know me, I mean, look at me. I like challenges. Challenges are fun. But one of the days, sorry, getting back to the days. One of the days, I'll be doing a collaboration again. Now I'm just literally scribbling, you guys. I'm just kind of mixing that a little bit together, getting more of a highlight there. I can see where I'm going in my brain, but you guys probably can't. So, oh, yep. Nicole, yes, the finished look will be posted later, so please drive safe. Yes, don't drive and watch this video. That would not be a good idea. But everything will be saved on Facebook, and I'll post final looks, and please feel free to drive and do your thing. Sorry, lost my train of thought. So anyways, yes, a collaboration piece. So there is a young lady who lives here, and she is a fantastic balloon artist. And last year we decided to do our first balloon and body paint collaboration. And since then, things have kind of like blown up, and a lot of people are doing them now because we have done them a couple of times already. And I know it sounds like I'm partial to my own cause, but they were pretty cool. And so we agreed we are going to do another collaboration. I just don't know what day exactly that will be, whether it would be Saturday or Sunday. Last year we definitely did the Sunday as the collaboration piece. And if you guys know my models, Ms. Desi, who is one of my favorite models ever, has agreed to be my model for both days. Wait a minute. I can't tell what those are. So yeah, so Miss Desi will be there. She'll be our lovely and fantastic model for both days. And let me give a proper shout out to her too. So she is a model for hire. She does all sorts of modeling. I have been absolutely and completely lucky to have been working with her for some time now. And I can't remember exactly how we met. It might have been at like one of those generic huge photo shoots. Sometimes in the modeling, makeup, photography world, there are photo shoots where they're set up for people to kind of get to know each other better and establish those connections and relationships in photography and modeling. And they help you meet new people, and everybody's got interesting and different talents. Some specialize in this and the others specialize in that, and it's always a good way to meet new people and check out everybody's kind of like styles. So I think I met her through that, but she now is big shot. She does a lot of modeling for the Lion's Den, Sorry, I can't paint my lips and talk at the same time, so I apologize. Cool. Yeah. How's that looking, kids? Oh, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate the hearts and the likes. I don't know who sent that one, but I saw it out of the corner of my eye. And I didn't catch the face in time, but thank you. Cool. These crystals, boy. I'm just kind of blending some of that hard line out just with the brush while it's still a little damp. A little bit of highlights with some white there. There we go. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'm gonna take a filbert here to fill in. I'm gonna go with the light blue first, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some like rippling on the inner part of this mouth. It's just easier if I have the highlight down first in my mind. I do want to try to get as good of enough coverage as I can for this. I'm gonna get my grinding mirror, make sure. It's all covered. It's still light in a couple of areas. There. And everybody who's watching, I just thank you very much. I appreciate it for everyone tuning in, and I honestly have no clue whether or not I help anybody with these videos. They are fun to make, and they do force me to practice. But I thank you for everybody's support and tuning in and saying hi and leaving comments. A little black here. I'm going to be honest with you. I've briefly thought about making a snowman uvula. Briefly. Very briefly. How's it looking, guys? Oh, thank you, Justin. I know I put the light blue down first, and I could probably not have done that. That's okay. think I'm gonna give my mouth part a break. I'm gonna go in with, I'm probably gonna go in with this filbert again. And I'm gonna go in the light blue, just to shade out that part. Cool. I'm gonna take my light blue and outline all of these lippy parts. So I got a really cool Christmas present, by the way. I don't know what y'all got, but my kids gave me some makeup, obviously, because yeah, makeup. But I've wanted an ultrasonic cleaner for a little while now for my airbrushes, and I got one finally, so I'm excited about that. Thank you for the loves. Oh, you gotta work 10. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Maya. That sucks. I'm using the light blue as a shade where the dark blue just to help fill it out, kind of like you would with shadows, like eyeshadows. I do want to lay the blue down just in case I'm not 100% certain that, I don't like those lines there. I'm going to use a whole lot of black shadow, but it's probably not a bad idea. And so if I use black and I have a blue base, then some of the blue will still show through. I feel like a tiger snowman right now. Cool. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Nice. My granny mirror out here. All right. Let me see where this nose is going. All right, guys, it's time. I'm gonna do some shadowing. However, this nose I gotta paint. So I'm just taking my water-based paint, and I made it out of painter's tape because I'm cheap. Living my hashtag broke life over here. And my look is a creepy look, so my tape is not perfect. I don't mind the rough edges. I just think it'll help it look even more gnarly than what it is. I'm just painting this with my water paints. And when you look at a regular carrot anyways, like before it hits the shaved down into baby carrot looks, I mean, they're all kind of gnarly. None of them are straight and perfect. You know what it does remind me of? A bugle. You know those candies? Or not candies, those chips. That every sane person, I'm just going mixing between orange, and I have a neon orange in here too that I'm just kind of like swirling it around. But you know what I'm talking about, right? The bugles, the little chip things. Only sane people put them on their fingers and then eat them. That is not a lie. That is true facts right there. If you don't do this with bugles, then there's something wrong with you. Now maybe if I wasn't so gosh darn lazy, ain't dropping it. If I wasn't so gosh darn lazy, I would have pre-painted it. But, or even made it better. Maybe even thrown a little bit of latex over it or something just to kind of seal it. But I'm lazy. Welcome to my lazy life. So that's drying. It's water-based paint. It dries fast. Because it dries fast, I'm going to go ahead and use my Pros-Aid, which I put these, this looks really gross, guys, I'm sorry, but I actually funnel out my Pros-Aid when I get it in a little bottle like that, and I get these empty, like, gloss things, and then I fill them up individually, and that way, when they get gross and disgusting like this, I can pitch it and just get a new one. And that's how I deal with Pros-Aid disgustingness. Now Pros-Aid, when you put it on, you could use spirit gum if you wanted to. If it was spirit gum, at this point I would just take my finger and I would like tap on it, and that helps get it activated. And then when it gets super sticky after tapping it for a while, then you can lay your appliance down. But because I'm using Pros-Aid, it's a little bit different. It's kind of like eyelash glue in a sense. If you wear lashes, you put it on and then you let it dry, and then you know it's ready when it's almost clear. And I use Pros-Aid when I do my my horns, like when I do my monster horns, my unicorn horns, when I'm face painting, I use Pros-Aid to stick the horns on. And I stay with Pros-Aid when I do that on little kids, because it's little kids. Since Pros-Aid is a lot gentler, you don't need a special remover to take it off, and all that fun jazz. It's a lot easier for kids in kids settings. So I tend to use Pros-Aid a lot because of that. It does take a little bit longer to dry. So when I'm doing my face painting and I go to use a unicorn horn or something like that on a kid, what I'll do is I will get their gem or their horn ready first, and I'll take that, put a little Pros-Aid on the back of that, and then go ahead and paint the face. And then right at the end, by the time I'm done painting, generally that Pros-Aid is almost ready to go. And I'll take a baby wipe or a Q-tip, clean off the area because I want to have good skin contact with that spot, and then put the horn on, hold it for about 20 seconds, make the kid count with me, and then it's usually just good to go. So that's how I get around that stuff. There's a spot right here that now I can see, I'm not super thrilled with. I'm gonna go over that, like that. There we go. That's better. All right, you can see it's almost completely dry. All right. I got a carrot nose. There you go. I know, guys. I'm so hot right now. I am the bomb. Ooh, people are sending me messages, private messages, yo. right. Let's see here. Let's do brown. Let me get my carrot nose look. See, this is why I was regretting this. Okay, or dreading this. Oof. You know what? Now that I see that nostril there, I might clean that off. You go in that orange. And just do that nostril bit right there. There we go. Now I like that better. Okay, now I can go in with this dark blue. Do a touch of shading. There we go. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of yellow. I'm gonna hit it with this, maybe a light brown underneath and give it some shadow. Hey. Oh, I'm so awesome. Yes. Oh, and I'll black out the ears for the final look too. But now we got a nose. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go in with some shadow now. It's shadow time! Oh, I didn't do my arms, but that's okay. Whatever. I'll do it in a minute. No, I'm gonna do it now. Because I'm gonna want a shadow. Dang it. There you go. Then I will be a good little makeup artist and just black out that stuff for final looks. How's that look? I gotta see the big picture here. Oh, dude, do you see what happened? See, that's why I don't do that. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Where'd my kabuki go? Where in the world is my kabuki brush? I don't know. I don't know where it went. lost it. I lost my kabuki. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Cool. I'm just too fat for that spot. I gotta wait. I gotta give it a sec. That'll be a touch up for final look. If it wasn't so fat and needing to paint myself. Oh well. Alright, cool. Shading, Craptastic Shadow. Here we go. That'll be for large areas. Let's do this large area down here. Thank you guys, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate that. thank you. Thank you. Thank you. uh, what the snot did I do there? Let me see. I can't tell. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Sorry, guys, I kind of wound up going into the zone instead of talking on the video. Ah, crap. Dang nabbit. Cool. All right, fixed. Good grief. I'm just wanting to change those eyes. The more I looked at it, the more mad I was with it. I don't know why. So instead of the little triangle things I had going on, yeah, I like that better. Absolutely. All right, now I'm gonna add some highlights. Need my granny ones for this. Well, thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate that. That's so sweet of you to say. Honest to goodness. shoot. Whew. That's a lot of freaking work on that stupid things. Sorry, I just got a nasty Facebook message saying my video is going to be cut off if I continue to use music that I don't have rights to use, even though I use royalty-free music. I feel like this part got really muddied up, so it's gonna really quick fix that there. I think I'm going to take my black and just very, 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 very finely outline these. Yeah, I'm digging it. All right, kids. I think that's it. I think I'm going to call this. There's anybody wanting? Oh, I think I'm done because I don't want to do anymore. This is it. This is the general look. I'm probably going to take a Q-tip to a little bit on the bottom mouth before I do a final look, just to give y'all a heads up. But we got ourselves a happy little snowman, everybody. I gotta black out my ears too. My ears are poking out. I got big ears, you guys. But you get it. A little off kilter there. Yeah. So this is it. This is what we got. We got a big old Frosty the Snowman. And I said this look was heavily inspired by Zombie Pumpkin. So thank you to them for making such awesome, cool things. And I hope it translated well into the makeup. And I appreciate everybody coming and joining with me and saying hello. And hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful time spending any time with their family or friends or loved ones. Do that as often as you can. Don't make it just Christmas, you guys. And I love everybody. And again, thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Happy scaring everybody.